Hello there, my name is Eladrium, and welcome back to another Minecraft Bedrock Redstone tutorial with your favorite cardigan-wearing Minecraft character. And in this Minecraft Bedrock Redstone tutorial, I have for you a super efficient, super effective, easy to build Trident killer that you can add to any mob grinder in your 1.19 worlds. This Trident killer is super quick, super efficient, and most importantly, super duper stable. I have run this farm overnight over many overnight AFK sessions and can confidently say that it will continue working even when you step away. Thanks to the use of Impaling 5 Tridents, this will chew through mobs as fast as you can throw them, and with a Looting 3 sword in your hand, the player can stand right next to the farm, get Looting 3 drops, and experience come through this farm as well. Now, this farm is broken up into three main parts. The first part we're going to build down here is our collection system, which is just going to be a dropper hooked up to a clock. We're going to build our standard dropper clock here. So target block, dropper on top, lay out some blocks aside, comparator, repeater, comparator, put that first comparator on the inverse mode. Then we're going to go ahead and drop down another block here and just connect that up to our target block. As you can see here, if we throw our items in, this will reliably eject these items at a very consistent pace for us, which corresponds to roughly the rate that the hoppers will be able to add anything to them. We have this system set up primarily so that any items we throw into it will continue to work when we shut down the farm. Next, we're going to go ahead and put down 4 hoppers that are feeding into each other and then into our dropper there. Then we're going to place 2 fence posts kind of catty cornered here, place down a cart with a mine cart on top of it, and then we're going to push that into one of the little fence gates that we have and then catty corner that in so that it's basically in the middle. We want that as in the middle as possible so that any of the drops that we get flow down into all of our hoppers. Next, we're going to go ahead and place down some of this packed blue ice. You can use any type of ice that you want as long as items will kind of skid on it, but packed blue ice is my personal choice. Then we're going to go ahead and grab some blocks of any kind and place them on the left-hand side of this 2x2 square that we have, and then grab ourselves some regular pistons or sticky pistons, it does not matter, and place them in this pattern that we have shown here. Next, we're going to come on down and we're going to start building our clock system that will run this farm for us and do all the killing. So to go ahead and get started, come over here to the front and we're going to make a little cross section with the middle knocked out. And then over here on the right, we have that extra block there. We're going to place down a repeater. Then down below it, we're going to place a lever. Go ahead and turn that off. 2 pieces of dust here on the left, torch. And then we're going to place an observer with the dot facing to the rear of the farm. Coming over here on the left side, we're going to place a block, then place down a repeater, come around, spin again, place down 2 blocks here. You knock out that temporary block if you need it. Repeater, another piece of dust. Then we're just going to repeat that over here with this observer as well. So repeater going in, piece of dust. And if we give this lever a flick right here, you should see that all of our pistons will continue to fire in this sort of circular pattern. And go ahead and turn that off for right now since we don't need it. And our next step to complete this farm is just to enclose in this area. So go ahead to the left of each of these pistons, place down a block and enclose off that area. Next, we need to close off these pistons because we're going to waterlog them. So go ahead and grab yourself some trapdoors, and then on the outside edges of these pistons, go ahead and place down some trapdoors as shown here. Make sure they close up into the back of the piston, and then you can fill in all of these corners with blocks. Alternatively, if you really wanted to, you could also fill those in with trapdoors as well. Next, we're going to waterlog each of these pistons, and if you did everything correctly, you should see this water spiral pattern going on. You want to make sure that this water is kind of spinning in the circle. If it's not spinning, make sure that these are waterlogged pistons and that you didn't just place the water down on top of the blue ice. And finally, we're going to enclose our kill chamber with some glass blocks. You can use any type of block that you want. I personally like to look into my farms while they're doing work so I can monitor in case anything's broken. But just come over here to the outer edges and just fill this up as tall as you want. You're going to want to go at least 2 blocks high, but you can go as high as you want because this water is going to break the fall of anything. Now over here, we're going to place down another trapdoor, and then we're going to place a trapdoor facing down. This will allow us to access our lever mechanism. You're going to want to make sure that these bottom trapdoors here face down. You only need the one on the right, and then we can just build out a little walkway AFK platform. Now, if we come over here, we can flip that trapdoor, flip our lever, our mechanism now works, and conveniently also our trapdoor closes when we first activate the mechanism. Now, the last thing that we're going to want to do is enclose off this area right here so no mobs can jump out and harm us while we're AFK. So go ahead, place 2 blocks here on the right and the left, and then you're going to want to pop down slabs, either top slabs or bottom slabs. It really doesn't matter. But before you put those in, we're going to need to add our tridents into our farm. Now, on your tridents, I recommend that you have Impaling 5 on all 4 of your tridents. We're going to want to place 4 of them, and then you're just going to want to throw them somewhere in the farm. You can kind of aim for where the sticky pistons are, and it really doesn't matter because everything kind of gets pushed around. So if you double them up, everything will be okay. Now, once you have those tridents in place, go ahead and pop in those slabs. You can place them again, either on the top or the bottom, and your farm is now good to go. Give that lever a little flick. You should see all of your tridents sort of collect here in the middle. If you see them disappear, that's okay. If you go down above, you'll see this kind of bubbling action that comes down here. And if you throw in a few test mobs, oh, as you can see, you know your farm's working when the mobs die pretty much instantly. And at this point, your farm is done. There is nothing else that you need to do other than to collect your loot that comes out here from the side. You can use a sorting system or really whatever you'd like. But that's all the time we have for today in this episode. I'll have a world download for this farm down in the description if you want to download it and check it out yourself. But until then, please make sure you comment, like, and please consider subscribing as it really does help the channel. Like I said, that's all the time we have for today. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.